Hi folks, Canadian Prepper here. So today we're going to be unrolling some new pack roll and bug out roll colors. Now, for those of you who don't know, the bug out roll is a system that allows you to easily access, store, and organize your gear in the field. It rolls up and it's made of very heavy duty materials. This is not something that you can compare to one of those toiletry organizers or something like that. The materials that are used here are very, very durable materials. I know I just sounded like Trump with my adjectives and my emphasis, but it's true. The pack roll, there's two rolls that we sell in different colors. The bug out roll is a modular system. The pack roll is not. The pack roll is a more simple system. In my opinion, it's slightly more water resistant, but the Cordura, which is slightly more expensive and a more organic feeling type of fiber, is going to allow you to make modifications to it in the future as we release different types of mods. So this is a pack roll. This is made out of a heavy duty Tearmaster material, and it's just incredibly strong material. You cannot rip this material. You can start a rip with, you can cut it with a knife, and I dare somebody to actually try to rip it by hand. It's almost impossible. You have to be incredibly strong to do it. That's why we call it the Tearmaster. And as you can see, it's 8 different panels. You get 3 long panels, you get 3 dual compartment panels, and 2 tri-compartment panels at the top. Now, before we only offered this in black, but we've now started making new colors. So amongst those new colors, this one here I call the gray man. So it's just your urban gray. We have the first aid red in the pack roll, and we also have a green, which is something that perhaps you would want to take into the wilderness. It might blend in a little bit more. Unfortunately, we don't have the Tearmaster material in all of the different colors that we offer in the bug out roll, because it's just not as common of a material, but it's very, very durable stuff. These currently retail for $189.99, and no, that does not include all the gear, because all the gear that you see here is high quality gear that is actually made to last. Some of it is going to last a lifetime, some of it is going to last many, many years, but many, many years at minimum. We are going to be selling a fully loaded roll, but that's probably going to be in the price region of around $500 to $600. Now, you can't compare this system to other pre-made 72-hour kits, which quite frankly have a lot of junk and are built to only be used once. And basically, either you're using everything in the kit after 3 days and you're disposing of it after that, and you're keeping the cheap $5 backpack, which was made in China. The materials we use here are incredibly heavy duty. Just to give you an understanding, because a lot of people see this and they say, oh, it's just a bunch of vinyl and it's a roll, it's a simple design. The design is relatively simple, but the materials we use are top notch. So this vinyl, it's flame retardant vinyl. You can hold a flame up to it for a few seconds and it's not going to melt, it's not going to ignite. It's also UV resistant and it's cold crack resistant. Now, we use number 10 YKK zippers, 8 of them, and these are all 18 inches long. Most backpacks will boast about having 1 strand of YKK zipper, which is maybe 30 inches. We actually use 8 of these, and they're all 18 inches long. So this comes at an incredible cost to make, but it makes the system more easy to use because we know that you're frequently going to be opening and closing these compartments. They're gigantic zippers and they're not going to break. We do double stitching on all the critical seams. We do double stitching in between the pockets. And I've tested this roll now for a couple years in cold environments, hot environments. I've even left it hanging out in the rain. I wouldn't advise you to do that because although there's water resistance, particularly with the Tearmaster pack rolls, it's not waterproof. Now this thing can hold as much as you can stuff in it. And right now I have it pretty much fully loaded. Because it's 18 inches, you can fit hatchets, you can fit takedown arrows, you can fit folding saws, large folding saws, pretty much anything that you would need to survive, with the exception of a pot. Although there is the bear bowl that I've reviewed that will fit in there, you can fit inside this system. Now I have other videos on the bug out roll system. This is the classic system. This is made of a 600 denier PVC backed Cordura. So it has a water resistant liner. We used to just use the 1000 denier Cordura, but we switched over to the 600D PVC back because that offers more water resistance. And this material is much more organic feeling material. Even if you're not a traditionalist and you're just somebody who maybe prizes the comfort factor a bit more, this is going to blend in more with probably your existing gear that you have in the field. And we have 3 new colors of this. So we have the Blaze Orange, we have the Gray Man as well, and then we have my favorite, the Forest Green color. Now we're gonna be, like I said, offering pre-made rolls. And for the Blaze Orange, we're gonna be offering basically all of the stuff that we're gonna have in here is gonna be orange. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be cheap Chinese crap. It's going to be high quality gear, which just happens to be orange. So that's going to be orange Titan Survivor cord, orange Mora bushcraft knife, orange Move water filtration system, etc. So stay tuned for that. Now these buckles also, incredibly durable buckles. You won't see buckles like this on many backpacks. Everything about this roll is designed to just be rock solid. This rubberized ergonomic handle, this is the same handle that's used on the Inergy Kodiak power generator. This handle is cross-stitched on there, very heavy duty. This is going to allow you to carry at least 40 pounds of gear if need be. As many of you know, the modular system, in the future, the great thing with this is that if you can separate it with, there's a heavy duty industrial strength Velcro strip which attaches the mods together. Say if you wanted to put all of your kitchen stuff in this section, all of your tools, your woodworking tools in this section, you can do that. And we're gonna have mods in the future which are gonna offer more detailed compartmentalization. I know I keep saying that, but this summer it's coming. So if you've bought a bug out roll already and you want to upgrade your compartments, you can do that. We also might be joining forces with PowerFilm to create a solar power mod. Now that's probably going to be rather expensive. So, if you already have a bug out roll and you don't have a solar power system yet, it's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Of course, you will be able to roll it up. It's going to be the thin film rollable panels, and within it, so you're going to be able to put your electronics in there, and it's going to be pretty cool because what's going to happen is you're going to be able to just peel that section off. Your electronics are in there. You have the solar panel right here where the vinyl is, and that's going to be able to, you're just going to throw it in the sun. It's going to start charging the electronics that are inside of it. So that's going to be pretty cool. All right, so you may have noticed we've gotten rid of the section with the Velcro pockets. A lot of people seem to be missing that section, but based on feedback I've gotten from people I revere as expert gear reviewers, people like Ben from Living Survival, Survival Instinct, and myself, and other customers who have used it in the field, we've decided to get rid of it and replace it with a simple, large vinyl pocket. Those Velcro pockets, they were limited in terms of what they could hold. Anything they could hold could be held in here, and it's still going to be visible. It just makes more sense to have another heavy-duty vinyl compartment here with a heavy-duty YKK zipper that you can just put whatever you want. And you can put walkie-talkies in here, you can put ammo in here, you can put pens, whatever you could put in that administrative panel, you can put in here, and it's going to stay as organized. Now, it's not going to be as compartmentalized because there aren't the different little pockets, but actually that created a lot of bulk as well, and there was a lot of unused space in that panel. So in the future, we may offer that as another mod, but for the time being, it made far more sense to me to make something which was, number one, more water resistant, that allow you to have more space, that kept the amount of transparency, and that kept your stuff securely encased underneath that vinyl and that number 10 YKK zipper. So that's why we got rid of that. Now these are slightly more expensive because of course the modularity requires more cutting. The Cordura is a more expensive material. Right now the bug out roll is going to retail for $199.99. I'm going to do a discount for 1 week and 1 week only, because we're already offering free shipping to Canada for the rolls. And if you want free shipping to the USA, basically you just bring your order to $250 Canadian and then you get free shipping. So it's basically, you know, you get yourself a saw, you get yourself a water filter. We have a variety of high quality gear to choose from on CanadianPreparedness.com that you can pair with this to get yourself free shipping. So my suggestion is, if you're planning on buying a bug out roll and you live in the United States, bring your order to $250. I don't make any more money when you do that, but basically it allows you to get something instead of just paying $30 for nothing. My margins will allow me then to take the hit on the free shipping if the order is over the $250 range. In Canada, shipping is slightly cheaper, so I'm able to discount Canadian customer shipping for only $75 purchases. But American customers, unfortunately, it's $250 right now. I should add that if you live in the Maritimes or Quebec, there is a $7 fee over $75. Even though they're Canadian provinces, the shipping rates of those provinces are almost on par with the US. So the discount is already built in to the system. These are made in Canada by Canadian seamstresses. So that comes at a cost. If we want to keep jobs domestic, and maybe at some point we can bring the price point down. When I first started, the price was around $229 for the complete system. So we've managed to get it down to $199.99. And since then we've only made significant improvements. Most companies will start to cut corners and reduce the materials, the quality of the materials that they use, thereby reducing their costs and increasing their profits. We've actually done the opposite. We've enhanced the zippers, we've enhanced the stitching, we've enhanced the buckles. Everything about it has been just constantly upgraded, and we've kept the price lower. I'm going to offer a 1 week discount and a 1 week discount only, and it's going to be $15 off the roll in addition to your free shipping. So that's a pretty darn good deal, considering when we first started selling these, we didn't offer free shipping at all. So you were paying $250 at that point for a roll, which didn't have a lot of the enhancements that these ones have now. Now those rolls were still great rolls, but we just keep making the product better and better, and we want it to keep evolving into something better than it is. And hopefully we can keep doing that in the future. But by and large, we think 95% of it is pretty much what it's going to be now. So, you know, I wouldn't wait around for other significant enhancements to be made. We might tweak a little thing here, a little thing there, but by and large, this is what it is. So 15 bucks off either the bug out roll or the pack roll for 7 days after I post this video, which will probably take you to around May 28th or 29th, we'll say. So check that out. I'll post a link in the description for these rolls, and check out some of the new ones. If you are in search and rescue, any sort of emergency services, the orange is the perfect color for that field of work because it's high vis, it's very identifiable. We have options for everybody. We also sell these in camouflage. We sell them in olive green, and we have a tactical black color as well. So go check it out, CanadianPreparedness.com. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Canadian Prepper out.